Hi Pisces, welcome back to Self-Discovery Support, and here's your message for today. I'm going to do a reading where we look at what happened in the past, what's happening for you currently, and then what's potentially coming up for you. All right, and then we'll get some next steps. But I started off with pulling a Lenormand card for you, and we have the Heart. So when I was pulling it, I was thinking, what does Pisces need to pay attention to or think about? What's in the energy for Pisces this week and ongoing after this? Of course, this is timeless, but I think right now it's picking up on this energy. So it does seem like love, romance, some kind of bond, can even be friendships, are in the air, but really something that has to do with feelings, close feelings, intimate feelings. Yeah, so let's look at what's happening in the past in relation to this. All right, so please give us a picture of what was happening for Pisces in the past in relation to love. Okay. Give us one more. All right, one more. Okay. So I see that in the past there was a little bit of pain, and probably a lot of pain. We have the 3 of Spades here, we have the 7 of Clubs here, and we have 2 of Clubs. And so what I'm seeing is that in the past there might have been some situation. It does seem like it's to do with heartbreak. It does seem like there was something difficult, some conversation that maybe produced, you felt there was some kind of a fight, some kind of you had to defend yourself, but it ended in, the result was some kind of pain, emotional despair. And this could have been between a partner, could have been with a friend. I'm gonna just pull one more because I'm a little bit curious about this. Tell us about this 2 of Clubs. Why is the 2 of Clubs here? Okay, so it does seem that in the hidden energy, Queen of Clubs, right? And then we have the Queen of Spades coming out. So it seems that you did have some harsh words with someone. There was someone that probably told you off and you had to kind of defend yourself. You were in a situation where it does seem quarrelsome. It does seem like a kind of a fight or a struggle or some conflict, or maybe just having to defend yourself. Maybe it's not as severe as that, but it does seem like it was something that led to something painful. But you do have the Queen of Clubs. And what I'm seeing is that seems like in the energy there's somebody else that might be, this could be you, exerting more personal power, somebody that you're quite drawn to. If this is you standing in that personal power and having to kind of go against someone else who was maybe there was some difficulty there in the relationship, the connection between the both of you. Yeah, it seems like, and it does indicate here that you then maybe are looking to expand beyond this, to travel away from it, to become more independent for yourself. And okay, there it is. I just said travel towards something else, and there it is, 6 of Spades. So that's a card of traveling away, going to clearer waters. So it does seem like you've moved on. You kind of gained your power back, and maybe left this situation in the past. Let's see how it is in the present. All right, please tell us about Pisces in the current in relation to the heart. Yeah, okay, so the hidden energies is coming up. Same card. Give us one more. Please give us one more, okay. These two wanted to come out. So we have a Queen of Diamonds and a King of Spades. And this is also the Emperor card. We also have Nine of Diamonds and the Hermit. So it does seem that you did seek to kind of go inwards, maybe think a little bit about this. This is maybe where you are, the space you're in now. Maybe you decided to maybe be a little bit more independent, single, keep to yourself a bit, you know. But in the hidden energies, here's our Queen of Spades again. Wow. So this energy is following you into the current. I don't know if you have, and there it is, the heartbreak, a Queen of Spades who has given you heartbreak. So somebody that you did have some difficulty with, who the heartbreak and the feeling still remains. Yeah. So it does seem like what I saw in the past maybe wasn't too long ago, because I don't think it's maybe more than a year, maybe no more than 2 years, because I do see that strongly here. Yeah, that seems kind of fresh. Okay. 2 years can be fresh. 2 years can be, you know, it does take different people different amounts of time to grieve, especially depending on how serious that connection was. So it does seem like in the present you are standing up for, you're becoming more grounded, more centered, right? Coming in balance with yourself, trying to work on your stability and your security. And you see that here with the Nine of Diamonds as well. So you're really just like independent, focused on grounding yourself, focused on kind of achieving your stability, getting your resources together. And also the Emperor is here. What I see here is that you are now becoming much more empowered. You're standing up for where you want to go. I'm just going to get another card. I'm really curious about this as well. Like this is so intriguing. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the King of Spades Emperor here? Okay, so it seems like in matters to do with unions or any other future union, you are now deciding that there needs to be balance, there needs to be harmony, because it seemed like what happened in the past was out of balance. We have the Temperance card and the Two of Hearts. So it does seem that this Queen of Pentacles could actually be another person that you're dealing with, apart from the Queen of Swords that we saw. You know, you could be dealing with someone, but now you are more aware of the balance that needs to happen in connections. Let's find out a little bit more about. There we have hidden energies, Six of Diamonds, right? So it's like now you're aware about the give and take, the balance, the equal reciprocation that needs to happen in a relationship or a connection, friendship. This could be, you know, any of the relationships that you're in. Why is the Queen of Diamonds here? Okay, yep. So the Queen of Diamonds is a new start for you. This could be someone new that you're dealing with. Some new friend, new lover, new business partner even, but this is to do with like a connection, right? To do with, it could be romantic, could be friendship, but yeah, there's a bond here and some feelings, and this is a new start with a Queen of Diamonds, and you've come into some kind of understanding. You also want to take responsibility, you know, you want to step up. Maybe there's someone you have your eye on and you're thinking that this would be a new beginning for you, and you've identified that this person would be a more balanced choice for you, and it would be good to come into union with this. But these are the thoughts you're having, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's look at what's coming up for you then. All right, please tell us in relation to the heart, what is coming up for Pisces? What is coming up for, oh, wow. Okay, those is Queen of Spades again. This person in your life, this energy, this could be, you know, this doesn't have to be a person. This could be a situation as well. Hidden energies, Two of Clubs. So what I'm seeing is that it seems like there's something about moving away, walking away from this person, this energy. It's like something you are considering. You have come to that kind of conclusion that that's probably what needs to happen, and you're not saying too much about it, right? You're not disclosing that, but you're thinking that. And I think what I see here is that you're itching to have this conversation where you finally say, you know, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm leaving this. Yeah, take inspired action. I'm going to find something that I'm more excited about, something that makes me more passionate, and yeah, something that I feel could be more long-term, more beneficial in the long term, and maybe something that even is, something that is actually long-term, something that we have, something like a Four of Clubs sometimes talks about a wedding. Ten of Diamonds sometimes talks about a long-term commitment, like a marriage. So that's heavily in the air. Could it be that, yeah, speaking a truth, right? There's truths to be spoken. There's things that you're deciding to cut away. Let's get one more. Please tell us what's coming up for Pisces. Okay, you have been getting so many court cards. It's like so many different energies in your life coming. So you had the Emperor in your current. Coming up is the Empress. Okay, so if this is you, if the Emperor was you, this is someone new that you have your sights on. If the Emperor was you, the Empress is you, sorry, then there's some kind of, what I'm seeing is that in the current you are becoming more empowered. In the future you're calling in what is, I think, is a divine kind of counterpart, some kind of higher level connection that is going to make you a lot more satisfied, happy. And just as we say calling in, here's the King of Wands and the King of Clubs and the Magician. So yeah, that's definitely you creating for yourself some kind of new reality. Yep, there's an ending. So this situation here is something that is needing to come to an end, something where the atmosphere between yourself and this person is just not it's not nurturing, right? You want to move towards something that's more empowering, and you're calling that in. You're kind of waking up to that. Here is that Queen of Swords. It's almost like, no, you are going to be speaking the truth, and recognizing the truth that this connection really was painful and didn't really benefit in certain ways. You were always on the defense. Okay, so what it does seem like for you Pisces is that you're coming through a difficult situation in any kind of emotional situation, and you are making it right. You're calling in what you deserve. I see that here. You're also becoming a much higher kind of level of yourself. We saw the Emperor in the current. I think you're working on yourself. And what I want to do is get you a kind of a little message to go before we close this reading. So let's get some next steps for you. All right, please give us some next steps for Pisces. Some next steps for Pisces. A lot of cards wanting to come out at once. Next steps for Pisces. Okay, these two just wanted to come out together. The 10 of Hearts, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups. And hidden energies, we have 9 of Spades. So you are a little bit anxious about what's coming up, what you should be doing, because this does seem like it's a really kind of difficult process for you, right? What we're looking at from the past to now is a lot of change, a lot of growth, a lot of coming into recognition of what you want. But what you have your eyes on is a new start in love, and that's here as well. Love, new friendships, new partnerships, new connections. I do feel this is a romantic thing, but make it fit to your situation. If you already have a partner, then this could be a renewal in the situation. And moving towards it's a universal kind of energy or shift where you moving towards something that's happier. All 10 cups, right? Much more happiness in your life. We have 1 and 10. So, the beginning and the end. Completion and new beginnings for you in coming up. Yeah. Okay, this is what I see. Next steps. Anxiety about that conversation. This has been coming up in each of the segments that we've looked at: past, present, future. So there's a little bit of anxiety about that, but what is this? Persevere, because there will be success, right? There will be success. Yeah. And let's get you a chakra love message. Okay, please give us a message in relation to the heart for Pisces. Okay. Listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. And this has to do with the throat chakra. So, I really see this as being in relation to this situation here. This has come up so often, and maybe the anxiety being felt about it, or the reluctance being felt about this conversation, has a lot to do with being able to kind of exercise your power in not just speaking, but hearing, to balance things out, if you want to be heard. So the feeling that necessarily, and we saw that with the Queen of Swords, right? Sometimes the Queen of Swords in difficult energies can be not so much of someone that allows you to be heard. And so I think that may be an issue here. Don't worry about it. It's about seeing this not as a confrontation, but as trusting that you will be heard if you are able to listen, to make space for somebody else. You will be heard. Okay, so there we go, Pisces. That was your reading. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care, and do remember to subscribe if you like this content.